Hey guys, welcome to the podcast. This is our show. This is the show that we put on and you watch and hopefully you enjoy it. My name is Alan. I am the host, and I will forever be the host until I'm no longer the host. Would you like to introduce yourselves?
Hello, I'm Carmelo again. I am back again.
You didn't even know the name of the.
Yeah, you have to say the name of the
Say it
podcast.
again.
No, restart it. Just cut it. Just cut this all out.
Cut it.
All right.
Cut it. Redo, restart.
Cut it. Cut the shit.
Hey guys, welcome back to the podcast. This is the Bonfire Variety Hour. This is our show. This is the show that we put on. Hopefully you watch and enjoy. And yeah, my name is Alan. I am the host. I will forever be the host until I am no longer the host. Would you guys like to introduce yourselves?
I'm Carmelo and I'm back.
Good morning, I'm Steven.
Hello, I'm Kevin.
Hey, cool. A civilized introduction this
I
time.
hope my mic isn't fucked for the first 30 minutes of the podcast today.
We'll
Yeah,
get
hopefully,
closer to the mic and maybe we'll find that.
Closer than this?
You throw that bitch.
You don't need to do that. Steven's here. Steven wasn't here last time.
I want to see how you draw Steven. 'Cause
Wow.
you
I
draw
want to
us
see
with
how I
four.
draw Steven.
You have to draw him
I'll
just like
draw
that.
him with that.
With the
bun.
fucking man bun.
Yeah.
A barely man bun.
And
It's
you
like-
drew Shy like a black woman.
I drew Shy. I accidentally made her darker because I was using the color for the outline of your ear or whatever. So I did like one color for the skin tone and then a slightly darker shade for like the ear and nose. And then I accidentally used that same color for her skin. So she ended up being the darkest one.
You drew her as you envisioned her. An independent black woman.
She is.
You
Uh,
don't need no man.
Cool. Okay, yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
So we can spread that narrative, I guess.
Evan, she don't need you.
Do you guys have any stories to start us off with? 'Cause-
Yes, Steven wasn't here last time, and he couldn't give us his story about how he almost drowned in a pool.
Would you like to go for that?
For my first death. Okay, guys.
So let's start. You starting us off.
So, I was back in high school. I was dating this girl, and there was one day we went to her pool, and as kids do, mess around in the pool. You know, there's floaties and shit like that. And one of the pool floaties went a little too far. So I said, "Oh, hey, let me go grab it," knowing all too well that I cannot swim. So, you know, I thought it was close enough, shallow enough for me to actually try to go get it. But I realized my feet were touching the floor. That's when I realized I made a mistake. So then, as I was bobbing up and down, I realized I was like, "Oh shit, I'm going under," and not in a good way either. So I started realizing, you know, it's not a problem. It's a real problem now. So for some reason, I didn't yell out help or anything. I just kind of, I was like,
You think it was all that water in your mouth?
well, not yet.
Too much pride. He didn't want to yell for help.
He doesn't
I'll
yell
deal.
for
He's
help.
like, I'll die.
I'll die
I would
with
rather
honor.
die than say
I'm gonna
thank
die with
you.
honor before I call for help. So yeah, so I started going under, and I started panicking. Of course, you know, I can't swim. I'm over here thrashing and flashing and bashing about, wailing my arms everywhere, flailing, and I was genuinely scared, but I don't know. I just didn't know what to do at that point because I don't know if anyone saw me. They saw me go under. Maybe they were joking. Oh, hey, Steven's in the water. He's probably just joking. Steven? Okay. Hey, yo, he's in the water for too long. So, in the water, I was starting, like, I closed my eyes. I don't know how to open my eyes because you're in the water because it's going to burn my fuck out of my eyes.
Pussy.
I don't know how to swim.
You weren't supposed to hear that.
And the further I went down, I felt the floor of the water, and I was still flashing, like, you know, thrashing about because I just didn't know what to do. And I realized, oh hey, what if I just lay still, completely still, they'll think that, you know, I need help or something. So I put my arms and legs straight down my body as if I'm a fucking log. Just a floating log in the bottom of the ocean.
Why
And,
didn't you jump off the floor?
Well, I'm not in the shallow end anymore. And even if I did jump, I can't swim.
But you can jump and you can like shoot yourself all the way back to the top. You'll fall back down again, but when you reach the top, you can make a noise. And then people will know that you're drowning.
Bold of you to assume that I can jump that high.
You don't have to. You can just like as you're going up, you can like flail your arms and like swim up.
You don't know.
I
Just a
can't-
little force
You'll
like this.
you'll
and
actually
bring you up.
reach the top.
Oh, how would I supposed to know? I don't know how to swim. So anyway, I'm on the floor like a fucking log, and
You can just talk into the mic and not so loud. You're being Kevin right now.
Come on, Steven.
naturally Kevin. Right?
This guy.
So I'm on the floor like a log. And
Into the mic.
I'm on the floor like a log in the water, and so I'm running out of breath, and slowly I'm starting to water seep into my lungs. Well, my nose, my mouth. Mostly my nose first because I was too scared to open my mouth. And at that point, water was rushing in, and it was too late for me to actually hold my breath anymore. So I felt the water rushing into my nose, and I felt it like going through the, all that, and I could feel it like actually going into my lungs, like feeling like my whole chest area like filling up a lot more harder and like just more like tense in that area. So I was like, like spark of idea. I was like, wait a minute, let me drink the water. Let me drink the fucking pool
If
water.
you drink all the water, you're not gonna drown.
Yeah,
What water are you gonna drown in?
exactly.
If you drink it
If
all?
like I can at least buy more time,
Buy
someone
more
to
time.
buy more time. Like, yeah, like I mean, if it's gonna go in my system, I might as well go my way. I'm gonna drink my shit. I mean, drink the fucking pool water. Give myself some time before someone can actually save me. So I started drinking the pool water. Basically, shit. By the way, I would not recommend. 0 out of 10. Too much water. But at the same time, I was still inhaling the water into my lungs. It was still disgusting. But I was still I was still really low down there for too long. So as I was down there, my eyes were still shut, really dark and black nothingness. But after a good, what felt like hours, years almost, probably like a minute, but it felt like hours. The darkness behind my eyelid just started getting more lighter and lighter, almost like a white. Mind you, I was still blind. I didn't open my eyes, and I still don't know what was going on. So I just kind of laid there in the water, and at that point, I don't want to say I gave up, but more like I just kind of accepted
made
it.
peace with it.
Yeah, like the whole
You're too calm.
yeah, the whole ideal of it, like ordeal. I wasn't panicking too much. I just kind of, was kind of calm. I mean, that's minus the first part when I was bobbing. But
You were bopping?
bobbing. Yeah, I was bumping. I was bumping. I was bumping down there.
You're drowning. Bopping.
Yeah. After a good while down there, I just realized, you know what? If I die, I die.
How old were you again?
Senior year.
Grown adult.
Yeah.
And now that girl whose house it was at is a chat roulette girl.
Anyway, yeah. But after,
If we get famous, she's
Interlude.
gonna sue
Yeah,
us.
she's gonna know.
She's gonna know.
because I already said her name.
No, you didn't.
I did.
No, you didn't. No,
Oh, you said girlfriend.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
And
Anyway.
even if you did, Alan would have edited it and said redacted.
Redacted.
Redact-
Oh yeah.
Wait. Redacted.
After a long while, I was down there. I was ready to just, dead. I was ready to just die,
Ready
pass
to
away.
dead.
Yeah, I made peace. Okay. If I died, what am I gonna do? Worry? But no. After some time, I felt someone grab my arm and bring me up into the surface, and it was actually
God.
I was anyway. No, it was my then girlfriend's cousin. He saved me, and as he threw me to the side of the out of the pool, I was just coughing up all the water, and as if like nothing happened. I was like, I just threw up my a little thumb up, and like, hey, thanks, Dave. And everyone
You just told me you were thirsty.
yeah,
Steven.
no, I really should have. Everyone, her whole family was looking at me like worrying about me.
I would have been so embarrassed.
I was okay. I was good. And they're all like worried at like, are you okay, Steven? Steven, like you almost became an anchor. Are you okay? I'm like,
They said that.
yeah, no, they're
I would have just laughed. I would have been like, I almost just died.
no, yeah, I
That's
did.
hilarious.
No, I did. So after I
Mel was like, "That's fucking content."
after I coughed
No,
out,
it is content.
after I coughed out all the water and shit, I went up to the barbecue and I was like, oh, can I get a burger? And I got myself a burger and a hot dog. And I sat down in front of the family and just started eating. My then girlfriend was just looking at me, just making sure like, okay, Steven, you okay? But no, I just got. I was like, no, I'm good. So after that, I was all good. I still felt the water in my lungs. I felt it sloshing, like it was kind of cool. But after like a week or so, it was after like kind of dissipated. I searched online.
A week?
Week or so, something like that. It was still there in my lungs. I searched online of if there was something like that, and apparently, if you have a lot of water from like an initial like almost drowning, you could drown from all that water in your lungs. It's actually called secondhand drowning or drowning on land because
Only Steven would drown on land. The same as he would trip on flat surfaces.
I don't do that. The last time I did that was
Steven, not to change the subject or anything, but are you stretching your ears?
Stretching?
Yeah, those look like tapers, like when you start to gauge your ears.
Oh no, those are just retainers.
they're just retainers. So yeah, I almost died twice. That was fun.
You know that happened to my dad too when he was like 11, and all he did, he got to the bottom of the pool, he took his shorts off because all the water was draining. They didn't like plug it. The water was draining from the pool and it was sucking him in because he was just like 11. He was little. So as the water was sucking him in, he just took his underwear off and with his boxers, and he just jammed it in there so that it would stop sucking him in because he couldn't swim back up because it was sucking him dry.
That's
Smart, man.
fucking smart.
So he just
That's
fucking took his
really
shit
quick
off and he
thinking.
just plugged it and then he just swam back up and then he left. He just left naked. He didn't give a fuck.
What was that, like
Didn't give a fuck.
what kind of pool?
It was just like a pool, just like a big pool.
Like,
yeah,
that's
it was
some,
a
like,
community pool.
Final Fantasy.
Yeah, you guys
It
saw
is
that
clear.
one?
He just plugged it. And one time it was like falling off like a
I
motorcycle.
think he
and
means
was, like, on
final
his head.
destination.
He
Oh.
broke his thumbs.
Okay.
He broke his thumbs.
What did I say? Final
His
Fantasy.
thumbs to take the hit from the fall. He was falling off the motorcycle and he broke his thumbs.
Everyone interrupts him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what he got.
I've been trying real hard because first podcast it was just crazy. I just not messing around. Like I just listen to it, and I wouldn't let anybody talk. I was out to get anyone. If someone opened their mouth, hey, I would just start talking.
Hey,
I imagine we all learned how to swim how I would call the brown way.
What?
The
Someone, when we were children, threw us into a pool
No,
and we learned the hard way. Is
Stepdad-
that
I wouldn't call that the
Mm-mm.
brown way. I would
I-
call that like the white people thing.
yeah, my
Is that
stepdad's
the-
dad
Yeah.
did that to him. And
Because
he's
white people would do that.
That's what
I don't have one
white people
sister.
do. You just go. Like when you go to like swimming classes for like babies, they just throw them bitches in there.
well, babies are different.
Oh, yeah,
babies are
but
different.
Babies
are just-
instinctively
I saw a
know how to
video.
swim.
Yeah,
I saw a
but
video of someone throwing a baby in, and mind you, the baby was under the water
It's
for a
so
solid
crazy. They
15
just
seconds,
toss it.
and I'm like, do something! He's
I would be
dying,
so
and then he
scared.
just floats back up,
I would
probably
be
because
so
his
scared. I would
head.
be like, somehow this isn't working for me, and my baby's gonna die.
Yeah, same. No, same. Like I'm definitely gonna want to teach my baby how to swim, but
So
not like that because I'd freak out as a parent. But
I think we just have to do it though.
Interesting.
You know, you just
No,
have to do it,
my
suck
mom
it
would
up.
hold
And if he
me.
dies, and he just wasn't meant to be. He just wasn't the one. You know?
My mom would hold me in by my stomach and tell me to like paddle.
yeah,
and
that
shit.
seems more normal.
Really?
That's what
I
mom
was
would do.
thrown into a pool, and that's how I learned how to float.
My dad would punch me in the face and say, "Swim, bitch!" when we were on dry land.
The fuck?
I didn't have a pool growing up.
Me neither.
I think I just naturally learned. Just I jumped into the pool at Nicole's house and I just kind of just did this, paddled, and it worked. And I was like, okay, I know how to swim now.
You know how I learned? I was in my stepdad's boat, and we were with his brother and his wife, and his wife's daughter just assumed that I could swim. You know, bold of her to assume that someone who lives in an island could swim, right? And she just pushed me in, and I could not swim, and I was freaking out. And then she had to jump in for me. And then that same night, swim. That this shit wouldn't happen to me again.
Maybe that's how we all learned to swim. We almost drowned to death. Did you learn how to swim?
So y'all didn't learn until you were adults?
I didn't
learned
learn
when I was
until
a
like
child, yeah.
I didn't learn.
until like 12.
But like I wasn't
Oh.
like a baby.
I didn't learn.
No, I was like
Just a
10-ish.
I took lessons when I was 8,
I didn't.
but I
I
didn't
think I
actually
was
do
about
anything.
9.
Me too.
I didn't accomplish anything in those lessons.
That's when I learned how to properly float.
I
You
actually-
you hold your breath, go down, and then you just kind of just stall there until you
Are they supposed
end
to
up.
drink- they're supposed to
I
drink the
actually
water.
remember the
That's
exact.
not what you're supposed to
you
do.
don't learn how to swim at the thing. You just hold your breath, go to the bottom, and walk,
You
and
just
then go back up, and then go back down, and keep
you just
walking.
drink the
I
entire
actually
pool.
remember the exact moment I learned. Reason that I learned how to swim. I used to go to this Catholic camp every year, or Christian, I don't know. And then there was a swim test that you needed to do in order to be able to swim in the deep end. And I was like, I couldn't do the deep end test because I was like, I couldn't swim good enough. And then I like made it my, because you could like retake the swim test. I like made it my mission to be able to swim so I could
The
take
swim
that.
test. That sounds like an acronym.
I did it, and I did it. So actually, I do remember when I learned how to swim, and that was like 9 or 10.
Interesting. Fitness gram pacer test. Huh? All right.
When you said it, you were just too far.
One breath.
Swimming stories. Interesting. You guys want to play a game? Play a game. Let's
A
play
game. This is
Two
news
Truths
to me.
and a Lie. This classic game. We
I'm looking at you.
Mello looks like he's going
Oh.
crazy.
He's still thinking of his stuff.
I keep thinking like you're miming to Nicole
No.
outside.
Me too.
What was the curtain?
I knew exactly what he meant, but I didn't want to say anything because I just wanted him to continue looking more crazy.
Oh, okay. Two Truths and a Lie. Classic game, you know? We say 3 things. Two of them are true, and one of them is a lie. I guess I'll start.
Are you serious? You have notes? Alan is taking out notes right now.
I wrote them earlier because I wanted to be prepared so that I can completely tell the stories in, you know, I want to do them justice.
Unlike someone here.
Unlike other people, you know?
Looking at
It's
Mello.
All right. You guys ready? My first, maybe true, maybe lie. I learned how to ollie when I lived back at Redacted, and it just so happened to be on a Walmart skateboard. So I learned how to do my first.
What's an ollie?
An ollie is when you step on one side of the skateboard, and then you just do a little hop, and then you land.
A little
Just
hop,
like-
that's all you have to do.
That's pretty much what an ollie is.
More detail.
I mean, I can't really.
Because I know exactly.
Steven
how
just
to
showed
do
me
that.
with my remote
Yeah, I
controller.
mean,
I think he nailed it.
that's pretty much an ollie, right?
No.
Visual representation.
You,
Don't you have to ride like this?
Now you have to draw an ollie. On
I already know what the. I
podcast.
already
I'm
know what
gonna
the.
have
I
to
already
draw
know what
an
the lie
ollie.
is.
You even say the other two.
He doesn't need to.
Yeah, this is the lie.
Go ahead. Let's try it out, Alan.
Okay. Second, maybe true, maybe lie. I got 30 kills in a row in Modern Warfare 2, but I didn't have the nuke activated, so I wasn't able to call it in. It was fucking stupid because I actually legitimately got the kills, and I wasn't able to fucking get the prestiged nuke that everyone wants to get, and it's fucking frustrated me to this very day. Third, maybe true, maybe lie. When I was a kid, I actually saw an episode of One Piece, and I learned about a disease that I guess I just somehow never learned any other way. And I realized this after actually watching the entire show. that I watched that episode, that single episode when I was a kid. Would you guys like to guess which one is the lie?
The first one is the lie.
You can't do an ollie. You didn't even explain it correctly.
Ain't doing all
Is that not an ollie? What's an ollie then?
You gotta scrape your foot up, like very specific. As you like step down, you gotta scrape your foot up and then go down. But it's like real annoying. Like
Yeah, that's
if you,
part of it.
If you but you didn't say anything about that.
Okay,
that's like
but
the
I'm
most-
not.
But that's the most annoying part of doing an ollie. And that's why I've never been able to do an ollie because that's a very specific part of it.
Steven's. You
Steven's
can't.
shown me 8 times.
You
already,
can't
the time
see it.
because I was
Yeah.
explaining this.
No, it's
Oh, sorry, that's a nollie.
That actually.
Is that a thing?
Oh, Steven just
That's another
fucking
topic.
lawyered
Steven
you.
just
That's another
fucking
term.
schooled you.
Ollie,
Oh.
nollie. There's a whole bunch of fucking things.
He skated.
Did
I
you.
may
Steven
be
just-
stupid, but I'm not wrong.
Did Steven just
called you a
fucking school you
retard.
right now?
I just got real schooled by this youngin.
I'm older than you.
He's so young. You got these new terms.
So, Mello, you want to say you're guessing which one?
First one.
The first one, the Ollie story.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin, the Ollie story. Steven?
Wait. There you go.
Wait, fuck. We might have fucked. up.
Steven, what
Second story.
the second story?
Second
Saying
story.
that because
The Modern Warfare 2? Shy? Are you sticking with the
I'm gonna
first?
stick with the first one.
I never got 30 kills. It was 25 kills, and I definitely
said-
deserved that fucking nuke.
But you were like,
But it
That's why you
wasn't
made it so
30
realistic,
kills.
bro.
he's like,
Come
it's
on.
bothered me to this day.
I took a.
I
knew it
was
that
in
one.
that game with Steven. I expected
Oh,
him to get
really?
it
Yeah.
right. I was in
Wait, so
that
that
game.
doesn't-
Is that why you chose 2, or is it because everyone else chose 1?
Well, that too, because I'm petty. So I remember that day. I don't know if it was the exact same game mode or something like that, but I remember him getting 25 kills. Yes, but it was also the same game that I got the nuke instead. And then the game, and the following game, I got another nuke. And then the following game, I got another nuke.
So
Alright,
you're
stop
just
bragging.
spitting on his face every single
Me and
time.
Steven
yeah,
would
I
play
did.
Modern Warfare 2, and he was a god. And I just looked up to him, and I finally, that one single game, I was like, I got the fucking nuke, but I do not have the fucking nuke.
It's mad.
So wait, why didn't you have the nuke when you had the nuke? I don't get it.
Because I never get that many kills. I might get 5 kill streaks, and then I die.
But you had that many kills that game.
Yeah,
So why didn't
But
you get the nuke?
in the
because
game,
you
you
can't
have
predict it.
you have to activate 3 kill
You
streaks.
have to set it.
You have
after
to set it so that you're able to activate those kill streaks. I think my max was the 9 kill Pavlo. I think that's what that is. That was my highest kill streak activated, and I got 25 kills, but I didn't have the nuke.
So that game activated it for you then, right?
No,
You have to.
He's not
okay.
you
Okay.
can't.
He's not getting it.
You
Okay.
can't set an ability that you don't have activated.
Oh, I see how it works then. Okay.
Yeah.
No
Okay.
cooldown. No cooldown schedule.
Yeah,
You
I
needed
thought
ex-
you were saying that you have to reach it first to activate.
You
that.
needed ignite, but you didn't have it on.
Right.
Oh, that makes sense.
There you go.
Why didn't you just say that?
Fucking nerds.
You should have just said that.
And the story about the Ollie, I did do a single Ollie once while I was living at Redacted. And it was on a Walmart skateboard.
Fuck.
And I did it. I imagine I did at least 80% of what an Ollie is.
No, like you could have. You probably really did it. and
I
then it's just, like,
slammed
you
on
didn't
the
think
back
about
of the skateboard. I hopped like maybe 6 inches off the ground and I landed it. I don't know if I did the whole scraping of the skateboard, but I landed it.
Yeah, because I only remember because like I tried to do it for a while and I just could never get it down, so I gave up. And then Jordan came over trying to do it over and over and over, and he finally got it.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I'm
Jordan
like, I
actually
know
knows
there's
how
a
to do
scraping in
things.
that bitch because I suffered.
She's seen. She's seen.
I've
things.
seen
Seen
things.
it.
But yeah, I can't believe that was true.
Yeah, you know? Some things are actually true. Who would like to go next?
Mello was just signing to me. He really wanted to go.
I saw it too.
That's not true.
I literally have nothing right now.
Steven, would you like to go? I feel like you're the only
Steven has
other
one.
person that's
Yeah.
prepared for this game.
I don't prepare. Writing me in
Well,
the ass right now.
Let me just say this from now on. Any other game that I come up with will probably be an improv game. So this is the only
It's
time
good.
I
Good
will let you
practice.
prepare.
It's better, yeah.
Okay, fine. I'll start.
And it'll set the bar low because then everyone's gonna be lame.
Yeah, mine's really late.
Well, you
Yeah, no,
better.
you prepared.
After hearing Alan's, I was like, oh fuck, because I had other other things planned, but like after reading them, I was like, oh, it's too fucking specific. Nah, I can't do that. I'm gonna do something more simple, something more believable.
You guys better be preparing right now while Steven's going.
I'll take it very slow. Fuck yeah. Number 1, I can stick my tongue out and touch my nose.
Okay.
Number 2, I write fan fiction.
Just love
I
writing.
do like writing. Yeah. And number 3, I like wearing shorts when it's really cold, even below freezing.
That's definitely
Alright,
true.
so we have
That's
one.
an easy one. It's
Going right
one
now.
true and one lie from
Going
now on.
right there.
So you can either stick your or touch your tongue, your nose with your tongue.
I
That's
mean,
one of them.
no,
And
let me
the
say
other
it
one
again.
is you write fan fiction.
I'll say it again just for Kevin here.
What?
Oh, I said, want me to say it again? He was like, yeah.
Say it for everybody.
I can stick my tongue out and touch my nose. I write fan fiction. I like wearing shorts.
Can you do something for me? Can you just stick your tongue out real quick?
Nope, you gotta say yes or no for that one.
I'm gonna say that one's the lie, just because I don't think your tongue's long enough.
I don't
And
think
you
his
have a
tongue is
little
long
baby
enough.
nosy.
How?
He
You
does
do.
have a little.
You
That
have a
makes it
little
harder.
baby nosy.
Because it's Asian, isn't it?
He has
Yeah.
a baby
Yeah.
nose.
That's racist.
Is this microaggression?
All I know is I have a tiny tongue, and I can't get anywhere near my nose.
All right, final answer.
Isn't fan fiction like
Yep.
sexual?
Well, it could be.
Not inherently.
Mine, yes.
What?
Huh?
I'm
Final answers.
gonna say
Which one is a lie?
the first one.
The tongue.
Yeah.
Tongue
The
is
tongue
lie.
nose.
First one.
Yeah, the tongue is
Alan?
a lie.
I'm saying it's the tongue nose.
Shy.
Tongue nose.
Okay, the answer is. Before I do, I'm gonna say it again. I can stick my tongue out and touch my nose.
Oh, you fucking got us on a technicality.
he-
so
Oh,
the
you
lie is I
fucking-
write fan fiction. I don't write fan fiction. I can stick
you
out my
motherfucker.
tongue
And touch.
and touch my nose.
Oh,
and touch my nose.
bitch.
I should have made one of mine. I can
Bitch.
breathe underwater.
No.
Steven's a bitch. Guys.
Ugh,
You know who taught me that? My pediatrician.
got us on
He got me so many
semantics.
times.
He got you so many times. Every time you would go, oh, damn it.
Got me again.
My plan foiled, motherfucker. Oh yeah, that's that.
Shai, do you have one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I don't have them, but I have a lot of thoughts.
Lot of
Alright.
thoughts.
Well, give us 3 of those.
Are they all lies?
All right.
It's a fake thought.
They're all lies.
One, I was born with blonde hair. Like, not bright blonde, but it was blonde. 2, I broke a finger before when I was little. I was like 5 or 6. I broke my pinky finger. Get away from me. Don't touch me again. And 3, my favorite color used to be green.
See, the backlights were when she
Oh.
said that.
I didn't even notice that.
So you were born with blonde hair was number 2. Number 1. 3, your favorite color used to be green. And what's 2?
Remember?
That's the lie. She doesn't remember.
No, 2 was I broke my pinky finger when I was like
Yeah.
5 or 6.
Broke your pinky finger when you were 5. That happened because you're just psycho.
That's believable.
Breaking fingers is very believable.
Being
Kind of hard to judge having a used to favorite color. So that's kind of difficult. What's the first one? Blonde hair. I feel like that's just just light colored baby hair. I'm gonna say it's the color.
on the
The favorite
That's
color?
the
I'm
lie.
gonna
The
say
hair
the
color?
color's the lie.
Oh,
No,
the
the favorite color.
green.
Alright.
That just sounds made up.
I feel like you've said this to me before. It matters. You were born with blonde hair. I'm gonna say that's true. I'm gonna say that's true. You have light. So I'm gonna say green also. I'm gonna say yep.
Green.
Three.
That green's my lie.
That green is your lie.
Mellow?
Same.
Wait, you broke your pinky?
My pinky when I was 5 or 6. I don't remember what exact
You
age.
don't remember, so it happened. You said it was true. She's trying to trick us. But she's not doing
I
that.
did the same thing.
She's a
Just
girl. She can't think that much.
All right, is everybody's answers locked in?
I'm gonna say it's the green. Yeah.
Green.
All right, you all lost. Green. That's the only truth. Green used to be my favorite
That's
color.
the
Only
only
true?
truth.
What?
So
The
we
game
won.
is two truths.
It's 2 truths and a lie.
So you gave us 2 lies. And
Oh.
You gave us 2 lies.
All I could think about when I was like on the spot, I was like lies, 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 lies. And then, cause like I could have came up with a bunch of truths, and it's like easy, but fuck.
Yeah, I could have came up with a bunch of lies.
Well, you guys still lost.
My penis is 5 inches. My penis is 6 inches long. My penis is 7 inches long. Which 2 are the truths?
My vagina is this many centimeters.
Oh.
So, no, green was the only
So
only-
yeah.
green was
that was the only
the
truth.
the only truth.
Only truth.
2 lies and a truth. All right.
Mello, you have one?
Yeah.
All right. I'll go.
Okay. So, first one. I have a huge mole on my ass.
That's
Like,
believable.
No,
my-
I was gonna do something like that, and then I was like, wait, Kevin's here. He's gonna know for a fact.
Or like, almost inside my crack. But not really in my crack.
Mellow.
I've been I've been to 10 plus states. Yeah,
That's believable.
10 plus states. And my other one, I've stolen at least $500 worth of food from
Redacted.
that I've only been working at for 3
Wait,
months.
what was the last one?
That I've stolen at least $500 worth of food.
Redacted.
Only been having for 3 months.
All right, you haven't been to 10 states.
Wait, let me see. So Massachusetts, Texas, in between those there's got to be 10
define
states.
been. You've just
I'd say passing
right.
through.
driven through so many states.
Driven through a lot.
Fuck.
I'd say that's at least
That's
one
true.
true.
All right, then the butthole
Um,
one's fake.
No, the butthole one's true. He hasn't stolen. Is that like in food wise too?
Fuck. You flashed us your ass.
He didn't flash us.
But he
his
said it's
butthole.
in his butt crack also.
Is it? Wait, was that one part of the detail?
Yeah, he said
It was like
in his butt crack.
Almost in his butt.
Mm.
Wait, Mel, spread your cheeks.
uh,
Science.
what was the last one? States,
Money,
butthole.
stolen
money.
money.
That wasn't a question.
No, not money. Money worth of food.
Interesting.
500?
At least 500.
Damn.
I did that
Damn.
at Walgreens.
Walgreens, I used to snack it up. Free.
Did,
So-
did I say Walgreens? No, I didn't say Walgreens.
So CVS.
Ah, fuck them.
So mole on butt crack. Butt crack mole.
Butt crack mole.
10 states plus and $500 worth of food.
510. Is it 10 plus states? 500.
Shut the fuck up. Let's do a
Oh
quick math.
man.
All right, go. What's your thing?
Did you guys choose?
I chose butthole crack.
You choose butthole crack?
I'm gonna say it's the butt mole. Yeah,
Butthole crack.
butt mole crack. Yeah.
I will choose. Okay, states is true, and I want. Yeah, food is true. It's got to be the mole. It's the mole.
It's the
fucking
mole.
rat.
Usually just said
See?
you just stole $80
You
steak
suck,
right
bro.
there.
You flashed us your butt. I feel like I
Yeah,
would
this
have
was
seen it.
$80 worth of steak right today. Today, he just walked in here.
I probably
with $80
stolen
worth of
more
steak
than
for himself.
$500 worth. Every other week I take steaks.
You know,
And I've been more than 10 plus states. It's been like 25 probably.
no, probably there are a lot of small ones.
Yeah. Just like
Me, me,
I
me,
don't even-
me.
the coast is like
Yeah,
Maryland.
just-
It's like
Just
small.
the East Coast, you
I
can
like
go
the word
through
steak.
like
Mine
5
gets
easily.
When you don't know yourself, you have to leave. Alright.
Kevin's turn.
It's my turn. So, the first one, I have swam with the fishes as a kid.
That means dying.
He lived in DR.
No,
This
no.
is true.
No, sleeping. That's death.
What? That
That's-
means what?
That's death.
Oh,
That's a
oh,
saying.
right.
I stole this from Shy. I was born with blonde hair and bluish eyes. And then the third one, I have broken a bone in my body.
All right, can I go now? Yeah, I want to answer
You
now.
can. What's your reasoning?
I've
Can I-
never heard Kevin say anything that he's ever broken any bone. And I feel like his hair was definitely blonde as a baby. And his mom has blue eyes now. Well, she has like sort of blue eyes now. And he lived in DR as a child, which I've been to DR and the beaches. There's fishes everywhere.
Interesting.
Yeah, but like, oh, there is fish everywhere. But like in DR, they're
Steven,
like
if you're
right
gonna
there.
fucking
I
talk,
keep forgetting.
can you
gotta
do
stop
it into the
doing
mic?
that.
It's so far.
This
away.
It is
motherfucker.
so far away.
Well, this is what we get for having 5 people here. You have to share the mic.
God damn it,
So
Kevin.
Kevin
Truths in the
lied about the bone.
bone.
I feel like we would have heard about your broken bone by now.
Yeah, he would have mentioned it.
We talk about Steven's confusion from soccer all the time. Yeah, Steven got a confusion.
Yeah, you guys talk about the same stuff like 60 times a year,
Yeah,
but you've never mentioned your bone.
Also some
and you've never
It's
mentioned
Gabe.
a
Gabe
broken
brings the same
bone.
stories up all the time. It's great every time.
And you're gonna see Gabe in like a future episode, maybe in like 2 or 3 weeks
Next
from
time he
now.
hangs out with us in a year.
Yeah, probably.
Nah,
We'll see.
we've been counting, so like
fishes. That's the lie.
7 months.
Fishes
The
is the
fishes.
lie.
The fish is the lie.
Oh right. Kevin hasn't swam as a child.
He did a thing.
He did. Got us on the technicality. I'm gonna say it's
Right,
the
that's smart.
fishes.
Look at him trying to cross us right now.
Oh,
That was a-
he's
Fuck.
trying.
That wasn't even my reasoning why I chose that.
Oh,
I'm
Did
still
we
gonna
had a
do-
swimming story earlier. He
Huh?
has. I'm gonna say it's the swimming.
I'm
with the
still gonna do the
fishes.
bone thing just because I haven't. I don't think I've heard that.
My reason is because I just know you don't like fish. Why would you swim with fishes if you don't like fish? Plus, you're scared of like anything deeper than. 10
Yeah,
feet.
that's
I'm
true.
not scared of
Interesting.
deep. I'm scared of height.
Oh, so you're saying if you swim deeper than 6 foot, you're not gonna be scared, and you can't see in the water. By the way,
No, I'm not gonna be scared. I'm gonna be freaked out. But I would make it.
You won't.
Yeah.
Deep is like negative height.
That's crazy.
That's fucking. All right.
So, bone, fishes, bone.
The audience doesn't know who where you're
that's
pointing
true.
at.
Mellow, bone.
Bone.
Cheyenne, bone. Stephen, fishes.
I'll say fishes.
Allen, fishes. So it's half and half. It's actually the bone.
I think when he said swim, he meant like been
I
in the
def
water.
meant be in the water with them.
All right.
Entirely, 100%.
Might be. Word,
it.
the word might and
Ugh,
Did I say might?
that's what I heard.
I didn't hear that.
oh no.
I think Steven has another confusion.
I have this.
That's interesting. You had blue eyes as a baby?
I was born with like bluish eyes. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember you saying that before.
I have, yeah. Yeah.
I don't remember him saying that, but his mom has like a blue ring around her eye. I don't know if you guys noticed.
Cataracts?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh,
That's why my mom's eyes have been looking lighter. It's a disease.
She's dying.
She's going
Well,
blind.
she was like it's like inherited. Like hers isn't like cataracts. Hers is something else.
what
Yeah,
big?
my grandmother has blue eyes.
What big eyes you have? Oh,
Thanks, it's cataracts.
Thanks. I go to the doctor every other week.
you have pretty eyes. Thanks. It's a disease.
Well, that was fun. Now
Are we just gonna do a game every time?
yeah, that's what I'm thinking for. You know, It's just-
But I like that you throw it on us.
yeah.
Cataracts?
I mean, I hope so. This was fun. I mean, for like the first few episodes, I think it's gonna mostly be like get to know us type of games.
This.
No, I don't know what to talk about now.
Oh shit.
That's all I had for
We've
today.
been-
This
Wait,
came.
how long has it been?
I mean, it's been 47 since we started,
And
but
then
you can shave
take-
7 minutes off of that.
yeah,
That's
at
a long
least.
7.
No.
There's a long cuts.
Well, think about something that has happened this week that you want to share with the class.
Class?
Yeah.
Should I talk about when I was fucking yelled at by that biker?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yo, yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So I was coming back from Savers, just doing a little thrift shopping. So I was on that road, right in front of Redacted. So I was coming back from Redacted, and you know how it's like 5 o'clock, or like it was like 6 o'clock,
Somewhere.
but it's like it's the rush hour traffic, like everyone's just fucking butt up against each other, just trying to get home, right? I'm going from Redacted, coming home, and this biker just so happens to be in front of me, and I'm going the same speed as everyone else, and he fucking stops short, like brake checks me, and he fucking turns around and starts yelling at me to slow down. I don't think I'm going more than 25, 30, and like everyone is going.
2,530 is a lot.
Oh, it goes that much?
Listen,
Damn.
yeah, it's a new car.
You
Got that NOS.
got that thing on you.
That
Yeah.
car's fast as fuck, boy.
Only got one speed, bro. Fast.
Classic.
But I'm going like, maybe 25. You can't go more than 30 on that road. But I don't know why. He just decided to stop short on me. I'm like, I just barely see it. I don't know why he would pull that stunt off. Like, he's a bike. I could easily just ram him off.
Just kill him
Yeah.
for disrespecting you like that.
But like, he stops short and he starts yelling at me to slow down, but I'm not going that fast. And I don't know, I was really taken aback from that.
Did you flip him off?
No, he literally, so he stops, right? He turns around, he's like, slow the fuck down. I'm shocked. I'm staring at him like, okay. And then he just goes, and I'm like, wow, that was an experience. I'm going to just continue on with my day.
And ball my eyes out.
I would have started crying. I hate confrontation.
You wouldn't have started crying. You would have been pissed at him. You would have said a million things to him, and you would have literally honked and not stopped, and just lowered your window and just yell at him or something.
You just yell, "Who are you? You didn't even go here."
Yeah.
You know what happened to me
Look at your license.
a couple of days ago? Like a week ago? You know that coming from the mall, there's that new ice cream shop?
Holy cow.
Yeah.
Yeah. And do you know how there's 2 lights right there for some reason?
Yup.
So I'm driving on my way back from work. And on my way back from work, I speed because I want to get home. So I'm going
Maybe that guy was talking to
60.
Mello.
So
Mello runs red lights, by the way.
So I go 60 on a 30. Oh, Steven, I'm not you. And then the light's turning yellow because someone's coming from one of those streets that is like stupid, by the way, but whatever. And the car in front of me stops. Mind you, it just turned yellow. And I'm like, bro, what are you doing? So you know how you can turn to that to the left.
Right.
I go into that lane. And get in front of him. And then the second light turns red. And then I'm like, well, I did all this. I can't stop now. So I just kept going. So I ran a solid red light that was red for a solid 5 seconds already.
Oh my god.
You might have had a point though.
Maybe
No, I
someone
didn't.
should have been there to yell at you.
Mm-hmm.
Like a Kevin. Kevin yells
I
at
don't
me
know
all
why
the
it
time.
always
Yell at
happens
her
to
all the
me.
time.
You're gonna
It should
fucking
be
jail.
happening to you guys.
You're
Well,
fucking going to
they
jail.
can't yell at me because I'm too fast for them.
Can't yell at him if they
Why
can't
are
see
you
him.
going so fucking fast? Says his tires.
I don't know.
You're going to fucking jail.
Maybe the guy was just nervous in front of me.
No. Oh, I thought you were gonna say that for
I
Mello.
don't know. You're going
Yeah,
too
maybe
fast
he
for
was
people.
because he's
there.
on a bike. Like he has to be way more cautious. It's like people die on bikes all the time.
Yeah, but then why are you brake checking me?
Well, maybe he felt you were too close. Were you too close to him?
How can you?
I mean, I'm as close as anyone else is.
But you're not supposed to be as close as to like the cars. Cars and bikes are different. You're supposed to be further from a bike than a
Listen,
car.
if
Do you have to be
if you're on a
further from
bike,
bikes?
you chose
Like
this
legally?
life.
If you're on a bike, then I would hope that you're speeding up to make a distance from me.
Okay.
I'm just going the speed
No,
limit.
it's your job as a car to be away from
Fuck
him.
them bikes.
Okay, was it
Fuck
a
them
bike?
bikes.
Was it a bike or was it a scooter?
It was a motorcycle.
It was a motorcycle.
Like an actual vroom, not a moped people?
Like
Yeah.
a vroom
Vroom.
vroom. not a
It's
movie.
like you
A
know,
vroom
it's
vroom,
like
not a movie.
I'm a big boy kind of bicycle.
A biker.
Or it was a Harley.
Yeah, you know,
Harley
like
Davidson.
after he
That's what I
did
think
that,
about.
he sped off. Like it wasn't like he was restricted to go the same speed as me.
I already know what his bike sounds like.
Yeah.
He could, like,
Is that what he sounded like as he drove off?
he
Oh,
could
no.
just, he could just bob and weave around the fucking traffic. That's what most motorcycles
That's what
like.
they all do.
Yeah.
Right before they die.
Before they
that's
die.
I
not-
don't know.
I mean, well,
Maybe I'm in the wrong. I'll accept that if I am,
Am
but
I that asshole?
I don't know. I'm just
You might have
one.
been
Alright, if
nervous
you-
because you probably were a little. Did you know that
Maybe.
you were supposed to be a lot further than from cars?
I didn't know that.
I mean, I was an appropriate distance.
I just stay far behind them because I'm scared I'm gonna kill that guy. But I didn't know that you legally had to stay like far behind him.
Now that you're saying that, I don't know if I know either, but
I
you
don't
should
think-
be.
I know for buses
mean-
you have to stay back 100 feet.
Oh yeah,
which
but buses don't matter.
That never
Yeah,
happened.
Those
I'm
people are
like
poor who are
there.
driving that. You can kill them.
I'm scared of them because they're like big and like what if they don't stop soon enough? So I,
I mean,
always take a lot
I
of
try to
space.
stay away from like the tall vehicles just because you can't see over them.
Yeah,
But
Yeah.
they
Didn't
need
say
to be
anything.
able to see you.
yeah, I don't know.
Even that is different.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Who
I don't
knows?
know.
What did you say? Those
I didn't-
Maybe
those
you're
fucking
both
buses?
But I
wrong.
guess
I didn't
guess
say anything.
even if you're brake checking with a bike, you're in the wrong because
why
you're
would you do that?
putting yourself
That's
in
my
danger.
biggest question, and that's why I was just so shocked by it.
He had balls for that.
Yeah, I don't know.
He is riding a bike though, so maybe they are pretty big balls.
Okay, because if you're scared that someone's gonna run you over, how are you gonna brake check them
How are you gonna?
to get run?
It's
I
an
could
interesting.
get run over. Let me tell this guy to run me over to not run me over.
You're just trying to prove a point.
He
He's like,
would-
see, you hit me. I'm bleeding to death now.
Don't call the police. This is on you.
This is on your conscience.
I'll
Yeah.
see you in hell.
Back to that yellow light shit. Why? Yellow is not a red light.
Exactly.
Yellow is not a
Yeah,
red light.
that's weird too.
So
Like maybe he was very
It
prepared
just
to stop.
turned yellow. Why are you stopping in
no,
front of me?
why are you stopping? And why do people do that so fucking often? Because it's not a fucking red light. Yellow means like yield and or get ready to stop. Not fucking stop. It's be prepared to stop. If like the light's gonna be red soon, so don't speed, which we do because we're in Massachusetts. But that's fucking different. It just doesn't mean stop. So don't fucking stop. Everyone who can hear me, don't fucking stop at a red yellow light or I'm gonna fucking kill myself. I swear to fucking God.
Unless it's been yellow for a long enough time, then you stop.
That's different.
Well, maybe he's colorblind.
Then don't be driving.
You mean get a different
But
job?
no, if you're colorblind, you know that is green for you or something like that.
Yeah.
Green
He's
collar?
just being an idiot. But anyway,
On another note, how do you dance a one step?
you're an idiot.
Salsa is two steps. How do you do one step?
What is he talking?
Maybe you just hop in place.
You just be walking in circles, right?
I guess.
You know, it's just one step and then another one in that same direction.
No, no,
That's
you-
all you're doing.
No,
Are
gotta hit
you
it one
high?
time. You gotta hit it 2 times.
Oh, I'm Kevin.
Hit it 3 times.
What are you doing?
You don't know it? Hit it for me 1 time. Hit it for me 2 times. Hit it for me 3 times.
What is
Let's get
that?
it.
No, I don't know. Do you guys remember when Alan fell off his electric skateboard though?
I don't. Was I there?
And he
Was I
died?
there?
Hey, what?
Yeah. There was a crack on the little bridge in Salem
There was a very deep divot in the street.
and you fell.
But
and
if you're
I
a god like
fell.
me, you've never had a problem with that because you're a god.
That makes sense.
Just saying.
I don't
But
know.
also, I didn't have an electric board. I had a real.
When was that? Was that last year?
That was last year, I think. Yeah, you don't remember?
Oh. I think I remember it.
Yeah, what you
I
think?
was there.
You had a big scrape on the side of your body.
Was I invited to that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. Should I tell the story?
I don't know.
Are you queuing me up for
Can't
this?
remember it?
Here's cute.
No, I
It sounds like you
remember
don't know
it.
what you're talking
I was
about.
coming down a hill and there was a rather big divot into the street that I didn't see. I fell and I rolled and the skateboard came rolling down to me, and then these two rather attractive women came and asked me if I was okay, and I was like,
That's why you did
"Yeah,
that.
I'm okay."
It should have been
And
like,
I
no, I'm dying.
Playing that.
Please help me.
You should stop breathing.
Mouth to
That's
mouth.
CPR, yeah.
I just,
Everyone said that a different way. Shai said you should have stopped breathing. You said mouth to mouth. I said CPR.
Quick help.
I just walked it off, and then I went about.
They probably thought you were so cool.
Yeah, probably. I thought that they were so stoked about me being okay from falling.
Yeah.
It's
What a
better than my
man.
brother. My brother fell off a bike and he bit his tongue in half
Oh.
and it just
Oh.
broke into two. And they had to like stitch his tongue
Why did
together.
you-
And now
Oh
he
my
has
God.
that snake tongue.
I think if you look at his tongue,
Sideways.
Oh,
ooh.
the split like in the
yeah.
He has that snake tongue.
If you look at his tongue, you can see like the like incisions where they were like
Which
You know?
one?
Malvin.
I have to ask him to see.
Yeah,
it.
I think you can see it.
Is he the
You
hot
can
one?
see that. They're all hot.
They are all
He's the light one that had really long hair.
I
Yep.
think Malvin is the most handsome.
No, you know who's the most handsome? Their brother, Kevin.
Yeah, I'm right here, guys.
Not Kevin. Kevin's my boyfriend.
I'm right here, guys.
Fuck.
Oh, he got you so fucking good.
Got me, guys. I got him. Guys, I got him.
Have any of you guys fallen off besides Alan, who fell off his skateboard?
I fell on off a lot of things,
I'm gonna
actually.
have scars on my
Me
knees, so
I've actually, I actually have a broken tooth right now. That's been broken for like
Oh yeah, from skateboarding also.
I want to say 6 years. 2017. When is that? How long ago was that?
5 years? 5 years.
Where?
6 years.
This is why you don't go outside.
And
It's scary out there.
so me and my friend were going down this hill, and I was going down the top of the hill. She was coming out from the side, and I was already going really fast down the hill, and she came up from the side and she just stopped there. She just stopped there. Why would you stop there? I'm literally on my way there. I'm on a board. What are you doing?
Why didn't you just like put it on reverse or something?
You have a problem with people stopping?
I tried stopping with my foot, but the impact was so hard, it broke my fucking tooth. So I have a broken fucking tooth in the back of my fucking mouth. Because I'm badass.
Oh, is that your molar or whatever?
Yeah, it's all the way in the back.
Yeah.
Did you take that tooth and put it on your pillow for the tooth fairy?
And I spit it out like a badass with blood.
Damn,
You
that's
didn't get the
sick.
25 cents?
You guys should have saw. It was
It's
like,
a quarter? It's supposed to be a quarter? that
you know, in
get
the
from that?
movies. Listen to me. You know, in the movies when they're like, it's like tooth and blood. That's how it was.
You have to spit it like into a metal pot. So it goes.
No, that's when they chew tobacco. Come on, Kevin.
I know, but it's still cool. You hear the tooth
Yeah, but
Okay, but the quarter.
Should've
hit
saw
the
me.
metal.
you should have saw me.
I didn't know about no quarter.
there was one time at where I used to live in a building.
Redacted.
In the building. We were racing. There's in the outside where like the back parking lot is.
Wait,
There's a
who was
hill.
racing?
There's just a bunch of us kids racing. There's a hill going to the jungle gym that was back there, the old one. And it was, it was made out of thick pieces of wood, like thick, like those, like extra C's.
Like thick with 2 C's.
No, with more C's.
And a
More than that.
QUE at the end.
And we got to race up the hill to the jungle gym up there, and whoever touched the slide first won. And so we did it and whatever. And I got up there, and all of a sudden, since there's some mulch on the floor, I slipped. And I fell and hit the edge. The
You-
edge. Why are you laughing?
He's still setting up the joke.
Wait, which part did you hit, like, of your body?
So
Why
so
are
I
you
slipped,
laughing?
fell forward, and hit the wood, but I hit the sharp edge of the wood right here
That's the
on the
punchline.
left side of my head, which I still have like a bump right there from that.
Oh, that's why you look.
Redacted.
Yes.
Kevin!
So I hit that, and I just laid on the floor for a solid.
I wish I could have
Everyone
seen that.
laughs at Mello's pain.
So I laid on the floor for a solid minute, just bawling my eyes out. I was a kid,
Cried.
and that shit hurt. And I remember one of the kids that lived there carrying me like a fucking movie, like I was a princess. He carried me upstairs and brought me to my house and just laid me on the couch like he was ready to fuck me. And then he told my mom he fell. And then I was like this the entire time. I was like, didn't know where I was, and I was just fucked.
Family Guy death pose.
And yeah,
He was like,
I didn't want to go outside forever. Went outside the next day. Steven, why are you laughing?
it's honestly a hilarious
It's
story. You
pretty
can't
hilarious, not
believe.
gonna lie.
And then you got carried.
No, that was the best part. I got carried like a baby.
The fuck? What the-
He died? He banged his temple on the fucking sharp wood? I
Temple.
think
Dude,
that's
that's
what's
scary.
It
You
was
can
pretty
die
scary.
in your temple.
No, it was right here. It wasn't my temple. It was right here.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
The
Okay.
back of my head.
Okay.
But I still have like, it feels like I still have a bump from it.
I never get hit on the head like that. I was walking on like the streets once in DR, and someone from like the next block over just like threw a rock, a pebble from the other end. And I was walking with like some brothers and some friends. It was like 5 of us. And the rock from the other end, it goes above trees. It's like a giant square. It just hits me in the head. Just me. Everyone's there.
Guys, that's why his head is so
It just
giant.
hits me in the head.
It's swollen.
It's still swollen. Yeah. And then I made a noise. And then I didn't cry.
Annoyed.
I didn't cry.
Did anyone carry you back home like a baby?
I wasn't carried back home. I'm not a baby bitch.
What was the noise?
I don't remember.
Sounds like
the
you
noise.
weren't
Probably
worthy
whimpered
enough
or
to be
something.
carried.
Huh?
Sounds like you weren't worthy enough to be carried.
Nah, he was in DR. They have to brush it off like they're men.
Yeah, I have to pretend. you know?
Recreate the noise.
Ooh.
Imagine you get hit and you go, eh. I would be scared to continue hitting you. I'd be like, please don't say that again.
You're just getting jumped. You're like,
It's like sound effects for the hits.
This isn't even fun anymore. Please stop.
You just make them feel uncomfortable. You just make the bully feel uncomfortable.
He's like, oh yeah.
Ways to stop a mugging. Moan.
Just moan. Yeah, give me all your money. They're like, what?
Nah, my thing is like, if I ever get like about to get raped or something, I got AIDS. I have AIDS. You don't want to know this.
Yeah, but they already have AIDS
yeah,
too.
they already
Wait,
do.
give me your money. I have a gun. Slowly. Do it again. I said Kevin, not
no.
you.
I have to listen to this again.
He's gonna be like,
Oh my god.
Just a regular day.
Alright, please stop. They're children.
My knees.
Dude, like, wait for kids.
That
Say that was a decent hour.
was an hour.
I don't
Oh
know,
wow,
an
an hour and
six.
6.
I'd say that was an indecent hour.
Well, yeah, you right then was rather indecent.
That was pretty
Yeah, it
indecent
was.
of
Did
you.
you guys hear that?
Cut this off instantly.
I'm going
It's
to.
already not making it this far.
Unplugs
Yeah, well, that was fun. I hope you guys enjoy that. Well,
Now the outro, Alan.
I'm trying to just fade us away. See you guys later.
Goodbye.
Go like and
Bye.
subscribe, and yeah, we'll see you guys later for another bonfire.
And next time, wet dreams.
We're gonna talk about wet dreams.
Yep.
All right, bye guys. We love you.
Well, we don't love them. They're
I
all
love
right.
them.
They are.
I don't know them like that.
I
Though.
love
I
them as a
love
friend.
them.
Yeah, we're not really cool like that.
I love them.
They're
I've-
they're gorgeous to me.
I've only known them for a week.
She's gorgeous to me.